Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Should we mute our mics?
Yeah, everybody should mute the mic. So let me share my screen. Okay. Based on you guys have been sending me results, like I know you guys must have a lot of questions to ask. So we are going to have room for questions. And I'm going to do a recap. I'm going to do a recap on what I've been saying on the previous session. And we stopped here. This was where we stopped last session. So we are going to continue our forward back testing, right? We're going to continue our back testing. Remember, we had a target on the 4-hour time frame, right? We had a target on the 4-hour time frame. Please mute your mic. Please mute your mic. We had we had a target on the 4-hour time frame. This was the external liquidity right here. So now we are trying to see if we can try to catch more sales, right? That's what we're trying to do, whether we can catch more sales. So now let's continue. Let's go back to the 15-minute time frame. Now we are on the 15-minute time frame. So this is the 15-minute time frame right now. And remember, I said whenever we go to the 15-minute time frame, we are going to check what Asia has done. We are going to check what Asia has done, right? So this is the Asia session right here. So Asia looks like it has created a strong high. That's what I'm seeing here. Asia looks like it has created a strong high. We see a stop hunt here. And we saw a break of structure to the downside right here. So it looks like Asia creates a strong high. But let's check on the 4-hour time frame. Is there any 4-hour order block for Asia? So now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, this is the 4-hour time frame. Is there any other block? This was the only other block that was there right here. And if you check, price was reacting from price was reacting from this level. Price was reacting from this level. This was a rejection block. This was a rejection block right here. So we can see maybe price is trying to retrace, right? Price is trying to retrace. Let's go back. Let's go back to the 15-minute time frame to see. So now remember, I said Asia looks like it created a strong high, but there was no POI on the 4-hour time frame here. This was where the POI was, right? So there is no need of us using this because we have a current level price that came from. Pay attention. Remember, Asia did create a strong high, but there was no 4-hour order block right here or maybe somewhere around here. The 4-hour order block was kind of above. So, but we saw price was reacting from a higher time frame rejection block, which was here, right? So whenever price is reacting from your higher time frame POI, what do I say? I said that we need to see a bullish breakout on the 15-minute time frame. That's what we are doing, a bullish breakout on the 15-minute time frame. Once the breakout has been formed, our next step is what we are going to, if you have been following what I've been saying, we're going to move to the 1-hour time frame to see if the 1 hour has created the order block so we can target external highs. So where are the external highs? This is the external. Based on this now, this is the external liquidity here. This is going to be the external liquidity. So now, anything we are trying to do now, we are going to try to wait for price. If we can see, let's use the line chart. Okay, now this is the line chart right now. So the line chart, there was no bullish break of structure. So we have to wait for price to break above these highs, right? That's what we're waiting for now. We want to wait for price to break above these highs. So once price break above the high, then we can see if the 1 hour has already created the order block we can trade from. So that's why we have to play the waiting game. So now currently, let's wait. Let's patiently wait for price. Okay. So now there was a break of structure right now. So whenever the break happens, you have to be very, very fast. You switch back to the 1 hour time frame because remember, price is reacting from a higher time frame. So there's a probability of price going without any reaction. If you're not paying close attention, price might just leave you if you're not paying attention to the price detail. So now moving back to the 1 hour, let's check the 1 hour time frame. So now we are on the 1 hour time frame right now, and there was a bullish order block on the 1 hour time frame. So now this is trying to tell us that what price has more potential of what buying to the upside. So we can go back to the 15-minute time frame. Go back to the 15-minute time frame. Now this is where our entry comes from. Now this is going to be where our entry is coming from. So using the 15-minute time frame, we are checking now. This is going to be our entry. We are entering here, right? So remember, I said the safest place for stop loss is going to be this swing low, right? Stop loss is this swing low. But if you know how to play it safe, based on experience, maybe you have tried it so many times, you can know where you can put your stop loss. But the safest place for your stop loss is going to be this swing low here. So we are going to target this high, right? That's what we are going to be doing. So we target these highs. After that, we are going to do the same thing we are doing every day. I'm also going to show you guys the losses I took with this pattern. So it's not going to be everyday wins, right? It's not going to be everyday wins. Okay, now currently price has taken out the external range liquidity of this now. So let's wait for the Asia section of the next day. That's what we are going to do now. So price has already shown us that yes, it respected the 4-hour rejection block. If you remember, I showed the 4-hour rejection block price was respecting. So now the next step is now we're going to wait for the 4-hour time frame of we're going to wait for the Asia session and check the 4-hour time frame. That's what we're going to be doing now. So now we are waiting for the next day. This is what we are doing. Currently waiting for the next day. So let's patiently wait. Okay, this is the Asia session. Okay. So on this day, this was what I did. Price was kind of tricky there because I saw that price took out liquidity here, right? There was a three-candle formation. So a three-candle formation is what makes that place a swing high. So price took out this swing high and gave a break of structure to the downside right here. This was the swing low here. It gave this break of structure right here. So now after this, what is going to be the next step? Remember, I said if Asia created a strong high, our next step is going to be what? We're going to go to the 4-hour, check the order block. That's what we're going to be doing. So now on the 4-hour time frame, if there's no order block, there's no need for you to take this trade. So this is the 4-hour time. This is what the 4-hour time frame is looking like. The 4-hour time frame is not looking like there is going to be any order block. That's what I'm seeing here. The 4-hour is not looking like there's going to be creation of any order block. So what do we do now? We patiently wait, right? We patiently wait. So that's what we're going to do. So now moving back to the 15-minute time frame, let's play right. What price is going to do? So now back on the 15-minute time frame. Back on the 15-minute time frame. So back on the 15-minute time frame, we are still waiting for price. That's what we're doing. Now let's check if there's any formation of the order block. So now let's go to the 4-hour time. Please try and mute your mic. Okay, now on the 4-hour time frame, there was a formation of an order block here. So this is going to be the order block right here. Right? This is the formation of another block. So moving back to the 15-minute time frame, we want to see if we are going to sell from there. That's what we're going to do now. If we are going to sell from there. Now this looks like this. Whenever you see this kind of price action, like this was what I did that day. This was the other block here. So I entered a short position here. So this was my short position here. And my stop loss was on the Asian high. So my stop loss was on the Asia strong high. Then I was targeting this price level right here. So this was my target. This was what happened. Price took out the Asian strong high, and this happened. So you can see, like, it happens also. You cannot take wins every single time with this strategy. There will be losses as well. There will also be losses. So now after this, what are we going to do? Wait for the next day. Wait for the Asia session of the next day. That's what we're going to be doing. So now this is the Asia session of the next day. So what do we do now? We'll check if Asia created a strong high. That's what we're going to be doing. We'll check if Asia created a strong high. So now, is there any strong? There was no any strong high. So what is the next thing we are going to do? We are going to check if there's any higher time POI we could sell from, right? If there's any higher time frame POI we could sell from. So let's check on the 4-hour time frame. So checking the 4-hour time frame. So now on the 4-hour time frame, this was the POI here, this other block right here. There was a POI here, and there was a rejection block. So we don't know where price is going to react. So patiently wait, right? That's what we are going to do. Patiently wait for a reaction in any of these POIs. So now back to the 15-minute time frame. Back to the 15-minute time frame. Now, first of all, I said this was the other block, and this was the rejection block. Please try and mute your mic, please. Mute your mic. So let's play price and see. So we are waiting for a tap in any of these POI so we could confirm if we could sell or buy. Sorry, I mean sell, not buy. So we are still waiting for price. So remember, I said the only time we trade is from 8 a.m. Nigerian time to 4:30 p.m. So once price did not come to your POI during that time, so there's no need of you taking the trade, right? So this trade was kind of risky for me because I saw price creating this liquidity. This was a liquidity here. I thought price was forming this liquidity for this POI. See, this was a liquidity here, and liquidity was swept close to the POI. Right, it was close to the POI. So I thought that, okay, since this is the POI, let's check if there's a break of structure on the 15-minute time frame. Mind you, this was very late. Let me check. Okay, this was still 2 p.m. so we can't see trade. This was the mitigation happened 2 p.m. Nigerian time, so it's still good. Let's try and check our confirmation entry to see if we take this trade. So now using the line charts, so we are still waiting for a break of structure. That's what we're doing now. So let's patiently wait. Okay, let's play price. So we are still playing price. Price still playing. Let's check now. We have to be checking the line chart every second because we're already on the 4-hour time frame, right? Okay, we are seeing this kind of break of structure looks. It looks like there was a break of structure, but let's try and wait because this kind of break of structure looks confusing, right? If you see here, it looks like there was a break, but wait for a circumference, right? We need to see how price is reacting. Okay, now since price has already taken out. Mute your mic, please. If your mic is not on mute, try and mute it. Since price has already taken out this swing high again, so now the new break of structure is going to be this low here. So we are still waiting for price to break this low. That's what we are doing now. Waiting for price to break this low right here. So now we are currently waiting for price to break the lows.